ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mark Pires, Renaissance Man.
Okay, people, gather around. The Mark Pires Renaissance Man show. Is he still alive? Wait, hold on. I'm not done. Trying to get to the bottom of this. Number 2. Is he still alive?
He is Dr. Evil.
Why is he still alive, and why did you answer when I was asking number 2? I'm trying to get to the bottom of this. Number 2!
A plan is in the works, Dr. Evil.
This is wonderful news, number 2. Over 1,000 days in a row, we've managed to keep the world from knowing he exists.
Dr. Evil, he's still going and doesn't care.
Well, we need to find another way to stop the show. He's making me look bad, you know? Yeah, no. Perhaps we can make him look like racist or something?
That may work, Dr. Evil.
Perhaps we can get the media to cancel him?
This is your best idea yet, Dr. Evil.
Okay, number 2. Get me Dr. Fauci.
Dr. Evil. Dr. Fauci is on the evil monitor.
Thank you, number 2. Dr. Fauci.
Dr. Evil. It's Dr. Fauci.
Well, Dr. Fauci. It looks like the gig is up. The Renaissance Man show knows all about you.
Yeah, look, they created a character after me. We gotta squash him like the friggin' mouse that he is. He calls me a weasel, Fauci. I'm not a weasel, okay? I'm not a doctor. I'm Dr. Fauci, okay? Don't call me Dr. Weasel Fauci, okay? Because that's anecdotal.
Anecdotal Fauci. That's what they're always making fun of you about. That you're always anecdotal.
No, I know. Like I said, that everything's anecdotal.
Excellent. Dr. Fauci, initiate the final plan.
They never even asked you. Welcome, family and friends, to the Mark Pires Renaissance Man Show. We are live every single day of the year for unscripted live comedy, songwriting in the moment, and total inspiration. So join us on a tour of some of the accomplishments and content created in the first 1,000 days and counting of Renaissance Man. So far in 2021, 12 albums and 156 songs have been released into the world. But we're not even close to done yet, fam. My plan is to put an album out every month for the rest of my days, as well as show up for you every single night. I've created 3 feature films this year: Batmark vs. Supermark, Three's Company the Breakup Artist, and A Christmas Story. Within these comedies, many original characters have surfaced. You know, we have Batmark, Dick Facce, which he doesn't look like this really, but that's Foch. And then of course Supermark, who's pretty freaking super if you ask me, just saying. Hammerlin Jameson's a bit of a drunkard, and he tried to get the role of Supermark. It didn't go well. He does all right at a side gig of, newscaster situation. But you can see in that top photo, he's not doing too well these days. Anyway. Dr. Wayne Doppler, tallest man alive, 8'9", Guinness, and he's also in the Batmark and Supermark movie. And Dr. Weasel Fauci, if you don't know who he is, wear 5,647 masks, especially if you're going to Mars. Stuck on Mars. I will be making a movie out of that. Sid 45, make sure you don't get rupees. Sid has rupees literally pouring out of his igloo. Francesco Vigilughi, look, if you ever need a cartographer, there's just one guy. The Curious Case of Ben Affleck Head. It's about a guy with a head so large, he could literally change the poles. Oh, Dystopia 2021. If you missed that, that's the world we're living in today. If you haven't seen it, I did a couple episodes on it. BB Poo Poo! Don't forget we did 3 cryptos this year. BB Poo Poo, Pee Pee Poo Poo, and of course, Shibbity Bibbity Boo. But it almost was wrecked because of the original Shick Shiggity Boo Boo. Well, look, people are still on the fence, Things were pretty bad for BB Poo Poo at the beginning. And of course, we have many episodes of Spider-Mark, Peter Marker. If you didn't know, check it out. Mark Pires of the Caribbean. That was a hilarious movie. And then if you can't dance, you just, watch this episode. There's 2 of them. Really good stuff. And did you watch Match Game? I did it. And Pressure Luck in it. We did a little Pressure Luck style too, Peter DeMarkin. And if you didn't see Waterworld 2027, I'm the last left because of the bugaboo. We did many other homages to movies and TV shows and Pache Mulder.
Sonny, you still got the cough?
There are over 100 insane scenes with Dick Pache. And then of course I saved the world, saved all the animals and stuff too. Zuckerchooch, Donald Trump show, make sure you check that out. And we did a couple of raps over the last year. You may not want to miss those.
Trump, Biden, and Christopher Walken rapping?
Yeah. Back to the Future, Mark. Guys, the next movie that's coming out, Back to the Future, Mark. You may not remember some of the characters that I was in the past, so let's just go over it in real time. Marxist, I did it. 10 Commandments. Mark Stradamus, telling the future, of course. Oh, and the artwork I created as Leo Marco da Vinci.
The Mona Lisa? When I got that freaking red, like murdering a family?
That was what O.J. Simpson of the 1600s. Hey, Michelangelo, after you finish that, sculpture, you think you could paint this ceiling?
Got it.
Circumnavigating the globe is Mark Jellin.
Markola Tesla? If I didn't do my time here as Markola, you guys would have nothing when it comes to electricity.
I still can't believe it. I'm sitting there, I'm writing the Fur Elise, right? I'm in the middle of it. And they're scratching it out and they're writing freaking that hack Beethoven's name on it, right? Don't even get me started on what they did when I was Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Doing the fifth and taking all that work?
And then, like modern days, when I'm doing Mark and M, doing the 8 Mile situation. Mark and M's the man now, but what I paved the way is the Marktorious B.I.G. as well. When I was Mark Claude Van Damme, I remember that one.
Oh, Mark Schwarzenegger? You didn't know I was Mark Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, that was funny when I worked next to DeVito. The Emancipation Marklamation of 1863. I did my time as Abraham Mark Lincoln.
You guys didn't know I was Abraham Mark? You guys are all Mark Della.
That's why this is all part of the Mark Della effect. Everybody's like, Mandela, man. No, it's Mark Della. Get with it. And then the time I was Mark Guyver, remember, you give me a friggin' toothpick and some tooth floss and we're off. I'm building a bomb. So that's just a good overview of a lot of the shows, not all of them. We have tons of new gear up on the website, guys, markpires.com. And there you can pick up your gear, you can pick up a signed CD, and also don't forget about beatseat.rocks, my invention that I patented. This is her sitting on it. And this is a little demo I made. Welcome to BeatSeat.rocks. My name is Mark Pires, and I'm the inventor of the Beat Seat. Today I'm going to share all of the details of the Beat Seat. It's the ultimate percussion drum. You can play it with your hands and feet while sitting completely upright. It's got 4 playable panels, omnitone. Everywhere you hit it sounds different. It's the first drum you could sit completely upright and play with your hands and feet at the same time. It's the Beat Seat. It's the only drum that you can play with your hands and feet while sitting completely upright. Anything you'd play in a drum kit, you could play on this, because you're playing with your entire body, but you're sitting upright. Your feet do this. So that's the Beat Seat, the ultimate percussion drum. You can play it with your hands, with your feet at the same time. It has unlimited tones. There's so much to explore. I hope to build one for you. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. And of course, fam, I can't leave you without a little bit of motivation. So take these quotes with you as we get ready to rock for one more night. And yes, we will be doing it again tomorrow. So, until I see you in just a moment, it's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man.
stars blowing, I'm going to find a way. Some night when the world stops hating, we're going to find a way.
Tickets are available at the box office. Thanks for helping us keep the theater clean. As you exit the auditorium, please deposit litter in trash receptacles in the lobby. Please be considerate and don't talk during the show.
Thank you for coming to Lowe's. Sit back and relax. Enjoy the show.
It's Sunday. It's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. I'm here to ease my mind and help my living. It's Renaissance Man. It's the daily variety show, Mark Pires Renaissance Man. I'm here to connect with you, to amplify your current state, and I'm here with you on day 1,140 in a row of the Renaissance Man Show. And we're going to get into it just like we do every single night for the last 3+ years and counting. And that's every single day, 3+ years. We're kicking it. We're getting into it. Guys, we have a crazy night ahead of us. I did not expect all of these things to collide in one night. So Raven Keefer, my brother, who's a comedian, is coming on in a few minutes. He has his own podcast. We're going to chat about that, but also about a lot of other really cool stuff that I'm into and he's into. Just going to let the conversation go. We haven't had a chance to speak and get into things, so we're going to do that tonight. Really excited about that. On top of that, I wrote a song for Silver Lining. For her uncle, or for her stepdad, more appropriately. So I'm going to be playing that song for you tonight. And on top of that, we're going to just do what we do every night. We're going to live in the moment. We're going to connect with each other and send some love back and forth. That's what this life is about, is we have to figure out how to give each other more love and shut down all of that negativity that's eating away at us. I'm going to play you guys a couple of shorts very quickly before I play that song. But we have to obviously get to Zabrowski. Yeah, no, I know Zabrowski. You're doing it. You want to come down and do it. He's ready to do a woohoo to get Raven going and also to get this song going. Because, guys, when I play these songs, this one's going to be a little bit more interesting because I'm basically, it's a co-songwriting deal, you know? Jennifer, of Silver Lining, sent me over all of the stuff about Bruce, and so I'm going to give you guys a song and add a little flavor in there with her lyrics. Should be kind of cool. Zabrowski, are you ready to give us a killer woohoo? Because I could use it. What? You got to drink a yoo-hoo first? I'm here. I did it. I got Joanne back there. She's wheezing. And you're here, Renaissance Man fam, waiting for a woohoo from Zabrowski. He's telling us he needs a yoo-hoo first. You drink your yoo-hoo, give us a freaking woohoo, because I'm ready to take this thing through a new level. I'm talking about, like, whatever this was, we're going here. Here. Guys, this is like, coming to realizations is a wonderful thing. And this new one I came to, which is what, TikTok and these other platforms are intending to do, is essentially force the subjects that we were never expected to or ever supposed to speak to at dinner parties into the ultimate social dinner party, which is, any platform you're online with. So now we're talking about the 3, 4, 5 dangerous subjects that you'd never talk about if you were at a dinner party. You stay away. You talk about things that you can get along with. We have a society, we have a media that's pushing those subjects instead of the thousands of things that we actually connect on. Matt Zabrowski, give me a woohoo! We're doing it! Woohoo! Right? You're here. You get a woohoo like that. I'm just saying, got a TikTok fam doing it. Guys, this is a live improvisation show. Been live for 1,140 days in a row. If you can give me a follow, give me a whatever we call it on TikTok. I always forget. It's a follow. Give me a view. And then smack that freaking screen. The more you do it, the more people will come and see Joanne as she wheezes. So loud, right? It's like cheese grater style all over the back of me. Don't you dare throw that doll hair at me. Guys, you don't realize this. I signed her to a lifetime deal. You know, she was like, I want to work for the show. She's George Soros's daughter. I want to work for the show, Mark. I was like, oh, that's cool, dude. I'll pay you $500 an episode. She goes, I'm in. Where do I sign? I said, here's the contract. Just read it over. This is a lifetime deal. Blood oath. Joanne. At the time, we didn't know she was a Soros. I could tell, though, by the voice. And she signs it. You know, I want to work for the show. I dig it. Now she's here getting $500 an episode. I got to go to tag sales with Gary Vee in order to, you know, try to get some Barbies before he does. Guys, crushing it, Gary Vee. Look, I went to a tag sale. I found 7 Barbies, turned around, made profit. When Gary Vee's making profit and you're there trying to freaking just get some doll hair to pay Joanne, what are we talking about over here? Guys, crushing it. He's freaking crushing it. Guys, what's up? It's Grant Cardone. Just tell you if you're not 10Xing it, I don't know what to tell you. You better 10X it. When you're down there with Grant Cardone, what are you doing? We're 10Xing everything. He's 10Xing it all. Guys, what's going on? Dean Graziosi. Look, I'm here with my beautiful fiance, and we're helping make other people rich. That is the worst sales commercial ever when Dean Graziosi gets on the air and goes, it's Dean Graziosi. I'm here with my fiance, and we're just talking about how we can make everybody else rich. All you have to do is give us your firstborn. What the frick? Gotta give your firstborn? Dean Graziosi? In order to get, like, success? Joanne, it's true. You know, the Adreno situ? You know what I'm saying? When they do an Adreno, they're talking about firstborns. Dean Graziosi. You know, it's sad when people went for it. They're like, sure, no, I'll give you my firstborn because I need success. I need Dean Graziosi to tell me how to do it. My beautiful fiance. His beautiful fiance is doing it, guys. She's there. Of course she's doing. Are you kidding me? Excuse me, are you freaking kidding me? We're winning big league. Don't, Melania, don't go near the gold toilet. Are you kidding? What? Excuse me, but Patsy, go down to the gold toilet. Don't look at the gold toilet, Patsy. What's that, Mr. President? Well, my Aunt Judy told me I could poop in my double diaper instead of going to the gold toilet. Donald left a gold toilet at the White House. I tried to use it, but I pooped in my double diaper. Sleepy, are you kidding? You taking a poop in the Oval? He's taking a poop in the Oval. Wow, guys, you come down. You hanging? Oval Office, you know. I didn't know. Was down with Owen Wilson having a good time. Wow, Owen. Let's go down, Wedding Crash. Of course, we're going to Wedding Crash. We're going to do it. Why not? We're going to do it all the time. We're not down there, Wedding Crash. What do we do? Whoa, what do we do? Whoa.
Bob, I don't treat patients on vacation, Bob.
Dr. Marvin, I'm here with Gil. I brought Gil, Dr. Marvin.
Bob, I don't treat patients on vacation, Bob.
Whoa, come on down. I'm going like a mix of Pacino and Walken. Where Pacino we're walking down to Dunkin' Donuts to get Al Cappuccino, a Dunkin'-chino. A Dunkin'-chino. That's going to be, Al Pacino. They should have hired Al Pacino to do the Dunkin'-chino. Whoa, come on down. Get yourself a Dunkin'-chino. Wow, hoo-wah. You gonna do a Dunkin'-chino? I'd get Scarface to do the Dunkin'-chino, though. Like, right? You got freaking Al Pacino there, but not get Scarface to do it? You know? Are you kidding? Okay, hold on. Okay, just tell me one thing, okay? One freaking thing. Hey, Manny, you should have told her she was a horse, okay? Hey, Pelican, fly away, Pelican. Okay. How many voices can you do in a minute? I don't freaking know. Who's gonna save us? You, Lieutenant Caffey? You, Lieutenant Weinberg? I sit 3,000 miles from 900 Cubans that want to kill me. Did you order the code red? I did my job. Did you order the code red? You're gosh darn right I did! I did my job. I'm going home. You sit your arse down. You know, I can't really swear here. 1,140 days in a row, no swearing, just live improvisation. Of course you did the live improvisation. Why would you not? I'm out there talking from my butt. Woo, fantastic. Excuse me, your balls are showing.
Who does Jim Carrey? Jim Carrey doesn't even do Jim Carrey anymore. Ah, Fire Marshal Bill! You got out to a party! I don't know what I'm doing. What the frig is going on, Joanne? You're back there wheezing. You're back there wheezing. I'm here. I'm doing Jim Carrey. It's rare that Jim Carrey finds his way to the Surface Renaissance Man show the first couple minutes of the show, but we're doing it tonight. You know why? Because we need to get a Jim Carrey back out. I saw he was in a freaking Super Bowl tonight. It's the cable guy. Excuse me, so you're the cable guy? Wait, I'm back with to do this cable. I was so excited to see Jim Carrey as the cable guy again, but honestly, he kind of stopped doing comedy. He stopped doing comedy. And I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for him to do a Jim Carrey, you know? And he comes out, he's like, excuse, I'll come back tomorrow to do it, see if I can take a look at it. And he's trying to do it's like Bill Murray from Caddyshack, Cinderella story. I'm here, 18th hole. He's grabbing at the putter, 174 yards. He's going to take out a pitching wedge. In the cup, hands in the cup. He's there, I'm with the Dalai Lama, right? And we're on the 17th hole. And he says, you'll, at your deathbed, you'll have total consciousness. So I got that going for me. Guys, when you're doing it, you know. Hey, Whitey. You can't go freaking there, you know? Oh, goodness. How's everybody doing out there? Yeah, I'm being random as far as all my impressions right now. I don't know. Just thinking about all the people I do and in 3 seconds doing them. Guys, we have to get into a song here. This is for Silver. So Silver sent me a message a few weeks ago and said, I'd like to hire you to write a song from my uncle. If you guys are new here, this is a live comedy show, live songwriting show, and it's a live variety show for the last 1,140 days in a row. In the last 13 months, I've released 170 songs. I just wrote a song for the Freedom Truckers. It's called Canada Freedom Convoy. It's on iTunes and Spotify. You should check it out. I'm going to play it here in a few minutes, probably. I also wrote a song for Kyle Rittenhouse. That's on my latest album, which is called In the Twilight Zone. Again, 13 albums all on Spotify and iTunes in the last 13 months. Every single month I put out an album, and every single month this year I'm putting out a feature film. In the last 6 months, I've done 4 feature films. They're all live comedies, just like you just saw. I live in the moment. I don't have a script, never have, never will. I try to just make things as interesting as I'd like to see them, and I try to put that on for you every single day of my life. So I'm also trying to inspire people to find the greatest version of themselves and shut down the darkness. This is a positivity platform. If you can't tell, I don't swear. I'm trying to keep things light here. I'm trying to just say whatever comes to my mind in the moment. I do that every day. And when you connect into this very moment, what you do is you shut off that perpetual darkness they continue to force on us. And the reality is that we can live in this moment and we can do some amazing things. And we do it here every single night for 2+ hours for the last 3+ years, every day. And I haven't missed a day. 2 hours a day, every day for the last 3 years. This is 1,140 days in a row. I've got a wife and 3 kids upstairs. 2+ hours every day, Christmases, Easters, whatever. I'm here every day of my life because this world is dying and I refuse to let it die without me at least giving it a shot to provide just a platform for a couple hours every day for people to shut it all off. So if you haven't followed me yet, I don't know what else I could do except for maybe show you what else I do with this, which is write songs. So this one right here is a song. And what I'm doing here, usually I improvise in the moment and freestyle everything, but I'm taking lyrics and information that Jennifer sent over to me. I hope she's here right now. I sent her a text. Pamela, I'm so glad you're here. So if Silver's not here, she'll at least see this tomorrow. I sent her the link. This right here is a really cool tune that I wrote for Silver Lining. And I really appreciate this, guys. I do write songs for a living, and well, I don't write it for a living. I do it here for you guys, but I did almost sign a record deal in 2009 before I got married, and then I just hung up the guitar for a few years. I invented the first drum for singer-songwriters. It's called the Beat Seat. You're about to hear me play it. You guys can't see it on TikTok. You should head over to YouTube because I'm going to switch it over to a lighting. It's like a light show. This is all green screen. Like the crap green screen that you see from TikTok, you could probably see behind me. There's an actual green screen that I use. And on YouTube, it looks really cool. Or Rumble, if you don't like to YouTube, we're live there as well. And again, we're live every day of the year. And every day this heart beats, I'll be live. There's a quote I wrote 2 years ago when I started this nonsense, this craziness every day to just try to provide something that doesn't exist in this world. And the quote was,
The only difference between me and my physical heart is I will never give up. One day my heart will, but I'll be here on that day. So I hope you follow me and you see if that's really true. It has been 1,140 days in a row of me saying, I will see you tomorrow. So, silver lining, this is for you. I hope you're out there right now. And I hope that your stepdad, freaking I am just trying to figure out where I put this info. Hold on. Bruce. Silver's stepdad, Bruce. Guys, if you see Silver show up, try to give me a heads up. You know what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to probably play something just to see if we get... Oh, yes! Okay, Matt's here. Awesome. Okay, he's ready to go. Very excited. We're going to play this for you guys right now, okay? Let me, first of all, click this over so you can see... I like doing this background. You can see the beat seat. This is my invention, the first drum for singer-songwriters. It's patented. It was the 2019 Summer NAMM Editor's Choice winner. This is why I came to this realization yesterday. You know, in China... The TikTok in China, if you're an innovator, if you are an entrepreneur, if you actually do something that the country's proud of, they promote you on TikTok. I've got less than 2,000 followers here, and I invented the first drum for singer-songwriters. In China, I'd have millions. Even on that alone, forget about what we do here. Forget about when I speak and forget about when the songs actually are created. Just being the inventor of the first drum for singer-songwriters. And also for people with special needs, it's a sensory drum. But you're going to hear it now. This thing is like a drum kit for my feet, but if I play with my hands too, it sounds like a 7-piece drum kit. You can go to beatseat.rocks and you'll see a picture of her, H.E.R, sitting on it because I built one for her before the Plan-Dem started, and she plays it sometimes. Her drummer, Carrington Brown, is actually one of our artists. So basically, I haven't played this acoustic in a while, but we're going to rock out on it. So this is for Silver Lining and Matt, okay? Jennifer and Matt asked me to write this song, and thank you very much for allowing me to give this a shot. Now, what I did, because, you know, Jennifer and Matt were so great about giving me as much information as they could. I thought what made sense is me to try to keep it's almost like perfectly written. I just moved some things around, added a couple of things that we'll roll into. We'll see how it goes, okay? This is called Bruce is Always Right. This song is for our Bruce Wright, son, husband, and always right. Bruce is an uncle. Bruce is a brother. Bruce is a grandpa. Bruce is a great-grandpa. Oh, Bruce is the best stepdad we could ever ask for. Yeah, Bruce is a good friend to all. Bruce met the love of his life. His beautiful wife, Lynn. She can paint the sky in blue. All the glorious things we all dream of. You see, Bruce, he can whittle a thing or two. He's a master woodman, some say woodworker, and he loves his kitty Pearl. That's right, Bruce is always right. Old days back in Indiana State, yeah, university. Oh, it's the first 4 years. Became a master every riddle. Aeronautical University. Oh, you know that Bruce Lynn, he swam butterfly competitively. Oh, Bruce is always right. Retired from Boeing, oh, the way things are going. Bruce lives his life full on. Bruce, he puts all before himself. Bruce and Lynn, they're over the top. Generosity, we can only say he's always bringing light. Yeah, Bruce is always right. Bruce's big sister Kathy, yeah, we call her Princess, yeah. She's married to Steve, Sir Fish a lot. The fishermen with their son Christopher, and the grandkids, and Chris and wife Julie, Andrew and girl Beverly, and their babies Oakley and Beverly. His stepkids are Matt and his sister Jennifer. Oh, there's sweetheart Steve. They say Bruce is always right. Bruce is always right. Bruce golfs 5 days a week. Hanging out with his golf buddies. They got a little chip on the shoulder. Cause Bruce is the only one with a hole-in-one. Bruce drives down the road in his hot 1968 Corvette. Got that free 27 engine. He couldn't let it go in college, no. Oh, Bruce loves to travel around that car. feeling. Love cruises and vacations with the fam. To the Caribbean and the South Pacific, specifically Tahiti. You may not want to ask him about that trip to Alaska or the time that Bruce sailed to the Canary Isles. You know, Bruce is always right. We say Bruce is always right. Beaming bright, bright light. Yeah, feels right to be around Bruce, yeah, 'cause Bruce is always right. Bruce is always right. We're all thankful for his life. Bruce is always right. How was that? Pamela nailed that pick throw. You got to pick throw it. McLeod, my friend, how are you? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you give me a follow. I'm in Connecticut. Been here doing the show here for 1,140 days in a row. I guess since the Plandem started, I've been here yelling at Joanne and Zabrowski, even though they don't really exist. I'm just doing it. Oh. JB, so good to see you, buddy. Jeffrey, woo! Oh my goodness, I'm so glad to see you guys here. And hopefully, oh, thank you, Virgo. Hopefully Jennifer and Matt liked it. I'm not sure yet. I haven't seen anything from them, but I hope they enjoyed what I came up with there based on what they sent over. Bruce is always right, you know. Oh, cool. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. It makes me happy. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I kind of want to take this puppy out for a second here just to get a little... Sometimes you need to just come out afterwards and... Let's get Raven on. Let's get Raven on. I'm going to flip the screen so you guys can at least see what's happening here. Rave, if you want to give a call into the Zoom that I sent over. Lone Lights, how are you? So good to see you. Let me see who else has joined us. I'm so glad Matt's kicking with us. We got Virgo here. While I get this kicked over, I want you guys to hear the newest song. This is the Freedom song I put together for Canada. And let me see who else has joined us. This needs to be seen and shared because it's now out on iTunes and Spotify. You can listen to it in your car tomorrow while you drive. You can buy it and support this guy. I'm an independent artist. I do not have a record label. And I've been here for 1,140 days, releasing album after album, 13 months in a row of albums, 170 songs in 13 months. And they're all on iTunes. They're all on Spotify. This one right here is called Canada Freedom Convoy, and it's now out on iTunes. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to flip the screen so you guys can see it here on TikTok. Okay, here we go. Get behind the wheel tonight. I got to ride into the fearless squadron of fight. Gonna take on the man ain't so popular these days. My fellow Canadians, it's time we all come together and we get a bugaboo to protect our neighbors. If you don't do it, you're not a Canadian. And I could be Liam Neeson's son. We're not sure, but I have a certain set of skills. Freedom's up, yeah, communism down. Yeah, freedom's all we got. Yeah, we're gonna sound the horns in. Going all day and night, 7 mile long. Yeah, got ourselves a world record, not like we tried to do it. We're just trying to fight for our freedom in 2022. Who knew we had to put it all on the line? Yeah, a crazy time, yeah, we're living in. The crazy time we're living in. Got a freedom convoy. Down the line, no one's getting by, no block the way, yeah, till we get out, say you gotta get your bugaboo, gotta do mandate for everyone, that's what you gotta do, even no, don't stop anything, no, and you're gonna spread it too, but you gotta get your bugaboo, that's what we're gonna do, but the truckers say, no way, I'm gonna bring my shotgun in the back if I gotta fight you. I do what I gotta do. The freedom convoy. The freedom convoy. No stopping the freedom convoy. Give me a breakdown here. You can get on the news and call us what you want. You can think that you got the people's ear, but you got people living in fear. Yeah, and we ain't stopping. No, that's clear. Yeah, we ain't no fringe or majority. Gonna take the fight to you. So truckers, please stop this madness and get your bugaboos. If you want to continue to work, you got to get your bugaboo. If you want to continue to go out to eat, you got to get a bugaboo. If you want to get some milk from the store, you got to get the bugaboo. You got to get the bugaboo. The bugaboo. You got to get the bugaboo. You got to get the bugaboo. You got to do. Gotta get the bugaboo. Gotta get a bugaboo to do. If you don't get 2, then you gotta get 3 more. After then you're gonna show the door. Let's call everyone the misinformation. Yeah, what's the real information? Yeah, it seems like it's a changing every day. Yeah, but listen to you. Get the freedom convoy. Get the freedom convoy. Take you one ride all the way down the highway to Ottawa. Say 70 miles long, ride the crazy train, yeah. Oh, yeah. The freedom train, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, the freedom train.
My fellow Canadians, I'm sorry I failed you. But get your bugaboo.
Woo! You know, when you're doing it and you got it going, when you're talking about a serious situation, I can't, like, I'm trying to get TikTok to see this a little better than it is. You know, realistically, I would like to have this sideways so you can see it like this, but I don't think that's going to work. So we're going to keep it like that. And just so you could at least see the story, you should head over to YouTube so you can see it better. That's the best I can say. Because I want you to be able to see at least what's happening. Oh, wait a second. The link not working from email. Well, let me see what I could figure out here. I think I have to, maybe I'm not on yet. Let me just check and see what's happening over here. Let me send this to you the other way then. Okay, so I copied the invite link. I think what you have to do, Raven, is you have to make sure you have Zoom first. Get Zoom as an app, and then you can click that link, and it'll bring you right in. Because it should be a code, and it brings you right to a page, and then the password should be there too, which I believe I put as fam or something like that. Let me see. Doing the bugaboo. Guys, when you're doing it, you're doing it. I'm going to see if I can try to get this figured out here and give you guys a Raven call. I got the link here. Let me see if I could send it somehow to something. You know what, Raven? You got Zoom, so the link's not working. Let me see if I can figure out why. I'm going to end this, and then how about this? I'm going to end it and then restart it, and then why don't you try again? Let me just see. Click that link again. I'm going to try. I'm going live on your Zoomer. It's live now. See if you can get her going. What is this giving me? Yeah, I guess that's correct. I'll tell you, they give you a pretty crappy video on Zoom. Just saying. Right, guys? What are we doing? I'm doing copy invite link, copy invitation. Ooh, I'm doing a copy invitation. If you're not able to get in there yet, let me see what's happening with Raven. Raven needs the link. It won't open in the email. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this. I'm sending this to. How do I do this? All right, you know what? The only way I think I could do this is I can't. I have to shut off the. Okay, I have to shut this off. Sorry, guys, on TikTok, you're gonna have to go and get onto YouTube. Okay? Maybe I'll get back on. Maybe not. I don't know. All right, let's see. So, Zoomer. I mean, it should just be the phone number and then the password. I don't know why it's not working. I know why it's not working, because whenever I do this, it doesn't work. That's why it's not working. Type to filter the email. Oh, okay, default email. Here you go. I have to send it from here. Okay, I'm sending it, but the question is, how do I get it to you? Oh, you know what? I'm just going to put this in. And Raven, just put this in. If anybody else calls in, if you want to bring them in, we can. But I don't know how else to do this. So I'm just going to put it on the screen. I don't really care. I mean, if we want to have other people come on and call in at the same time. We have been talking about doing a family Zoom anyway. So if it gets to that point where you want to add people, we can always do that. So here is the info to get on. Just type that in, passcode fam, and I'll see you in a second. Anybody want to join? Let's make some magic happen. My brother Raven's coming on. I want to see if I could switch this into a side view so I can get it at least to show up for TikTok on a side view. You know, the problem is here on this, I gotta set up the TikTok to run for like I have Rumble run. So, Bradley, I didn't see your email. Which email did you send it to? You know, I've been having issues with my email lately. It's unbelievable. I had a client today say that they tried to call me. I didn't get the phone call because it came through as a spam call because it was out in Washington State, and all numbers from my phone seem to go into the junk unless I pick them up personally. So let me just see something real quick. I'm going to try to see if this worked. Rayvon, you there? Oh, guys, when you're talking about you're waiting for him to call in, you know? I sent that, I think, right? Does that work? Oh, tell me that worked at least, because that's the info. That was the info. We did it. We're there. Okay, so while we're waiting to see if this works with Raven, let me pop something on. It's a short and sweet tune. Yeah, you sent it there, Bradley? I'll take a look and check after the show, okay? And I'll respond. Absolutely. I didn't see it, though. It may have gone to the junk mail because the same thing. Sometimes, I don't know why this happens, but sometimes it goes to my junk mail. And also, to be honest, I got like 18 different emails. Like, I got all these different emails for the beat seat. I got an email for my real estate business. I got an email for this. I got emails for, it's just crazy when you start thinking about the different emails you have, you know? So I started like 3 businesses during the pandemic. I was like, okay, Stay Safe Concierge is an email. So it's a lot of, okay, we got LG coming through that may or may not be Raven, but I'm happy to give it a freaking shot, you know? Let's see, we're going back. LL. It's most likely not, but that's fine. You know what? Like I said, let's have some fun here.
All right, who's on the air with us? We're here, Renaissance Band Studios.
Let me ask you to start your video. Let me ask you to get your audio going over there. LG 9746727.
You there?
Yeah, is this Raven?
It's me.
My brother, how are you? Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can get us.
Okay.
I'm going to get you in here. Okay, there we go. LG L455DL. Guys, the end of the day is we don't do any doxarooing when we're talking about Raven. He keeps it clean. Can you get the video on?
I do not have enough service right now.
Oh, okay. So let me put something else on the screen then. So it's not looking at a LG L455 thing. Unless you have a photo you can put up of some sort. Like maybe you have Raven's Reefer comedy, you know what I mean? You could put that little thing up on that screen on your Zoom and it will show up, I think. I think if you right click next to your name, it will say, you know, change your photo or settings. You could change your photo, something like that. I'm going to see if I could just move myself as well because I'm off the screen. Yeah. I don't mind being off the screen, honestly. Hold on. I'm not. Let me see. Actually, guys, so then if that's the case, we don't need this. Hold on a second. Don't worry about it, Raven. We're going back to I'm in the studio, back in the radio booth. I'm back in the booth, Rave, you know? So, guys, we have Raven Keefer on the phone. How are you, my friend?
I am doing okay.
I'm glad to finally get you on the line here.
Oh, you know, I love the fact that it's giving out my LG number.
Yeah, the LG number. Well, I don't think anybody will. It's funny. I think it's an interesting thing that everybody's so concerned, but in general, there are people out there that have everybody's information, and the ones that we really are concerned about are those people, and they have it. You know, it's like, so in a way there's a way to keep the public, you know, from knowing things. But when it comes to the people that I think we should really fear that have information on us, those people already have all the information. So you can't hide anything. I think that's why I kind of just, I guess you would say, doxed myself when I started this show. But so how's everything going, my friend? Tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you have a podcast, but how did it all begin? Tell us where you live. Where are you currently, first of all?
I am hiding out in the mountains in North Carolina.
Awesome. You know what? That is such a cool little experience to be up in the mountains up there. So you're up in the mountains. Give me a little rundown of and make this like a quick 1-2 so we can get into some more chatting. Because you sent me a message about the stuff you said, hey, we could talk about. I'm like, yeah, we're talking about that. So very quickly, Give me a quick rundown of the things you want to share about yourself and how you got to the point of where you started your own podcast.
You know, for me, I got disinformation that I found it necessary to start a podcast. And then
Rave, you there, buddy? I see what you mean about service. It's hard to hear you. You're cutting in and out. Raven, I may have to add some sort of background music here. Just doing a little, you're in the backwoods of North Carolina. Raven, you there yet? Raven, you back yet? He's back! Raven! Raven, you there? Raven, you there? What did I just do? I was like, did I break something?
nah, you didn't break anything.
What's up, brother?
Dude, I tell you, the service up here is crazy.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I played you a little Deliverance. I don't know if you heard it. I did it.
You know, power up in the mountains, and it's like some days I have great service, days it's gone.
Well, you know what? If it gets like that again, we'll just do it a night where you have good service. Just shoot me a note because I'm live every day. We can always do it a night where you're like, I got crystal clear. We can go. Because if it's going to cut in and out, it doesn't sound as good, and we can't really get into the stuff we want to get into. So let's see how it goes for a couple seconds here. If it doesn't, we'll roll with it another night. Don't worry about that, brother. Of course. Rave, you there?
It's a great advantage just being up here.
You know, you almost sounded like a David. It was like one of those old movies where you're talking about the Lost Highway, and all of a sudden you hear the guy go, and I'm like, I caught the very end where you said something about a beautiful sky that night. You there, buddy? It's hard to hear you.
All right, fix it.
It's actually kind of funny. You're doing. It almost sounds like when you don't want to take a phone call. You know, you don't want to take a phone call from someone. You're like, oh, yeah, and if or you, and then you get somebody. There's some people who are really good at that. I'm not good at that, like cutting off thing. But it sounds like that a little. Except you got a little reverse situation going, almost like we're talking about Blue Velvet, you know, and like, you know. David Lynch is just all done. You know, you're waiting for Kyle MacLachlan to come walking around the corner or whatever his name was. Was that his name? Kyle MacLachlan? I think
We'll
so.
have to try this. We'll have to try this on a
Wait.
different night.
Now we got you. Hold on. Stay wherever the frig you are. Sit on that freaking branch right there, Raven. You get on that branch. You stand on that tree. We're doing it. You sound great now.
That is crazy.
Holy freaking cow. Let's chat it out until we got it. Let's go, buddy. So tell me about it. Let's forget about all that. Listen, Raven is the man. Raven's got a podcast. We're going to get into it. So, Raven, tell me a little bit. You said you saw a couple of things, and let's talk about it because I don't know how much time we got with you.
Yeah, well, that's true. Okay, we were going to talk about Sabe, which is another word for Bigfoot.
Yes.
And I got to tell y'all, when I wasn't very old, I was on a job site.
It's on a job
I had to
site.
be a young one because it was only about like 6 foot, 6 foot. Its hair went against that.
It was 6'6", and it would have been.
The hair showed there too.
That had a better titty. I don't know if I could say that on the air. That was a little offensive what you said about a titty. So you're it's cutting in and out, brother. We totally got to do this when you have a clear night, but I love you, bud. I'm so glad that we have to try this. Definitely. It's got to work out in the future. But I want to hear about Bigfoot. I want to hear about aliens. I'm sure you've seen some stuff up in the mountains. I'm actually going to, let's see if we could do this a reverse way. I'm going to ask you questions and see if you can get to a point where you're on a tree limb somewhere and we can hear you. Oh man, I wish we can get them. It's so bad. It sucks to have us like this.
Are we better?
Well, right. Are you standing on a rooftop?
I'm actually sitting on the rail of my porch right now.
All right, that's better. That's better right there. Don't go anywhere. Maybe you hang off the porch and you do one of those. You're doing it for like a Zach Morris effect where you're just trying to get that one bar. You know, so brother. Okay, so you saw a Sasquatch 6'6" is what I heard. Is that correct?
Yeah, when it wasn't very big. Really long top, it was kind of dark, went down over his shoulders, and then his beard, his facial hair kind of blended in. And every time the guy bent over to pick up the board, you could see the hair between his work done and his pants belt.
Would you say that it was it was a big matty head of hair?
I'm teasing everybody. I'm trying to tease you too. It was one of the guys I worked with. I swear he was a Sasquatch.
I think we've all seen a couple of people who've got hair like that, right? And you're like, I wonder if evolution is true. You know? Oh, goodness.
But anyway, you got to watch those kind because it's the stuff between the two belts that will really get you when they're on the job site.
Yeah, that's true. So tell me, what do you do now for during the day for a living? Raven,
I actually have a couple of different jobs.
Oh, cool.
We, the main thing for me is research. I do a lot of research of all different kinds, but when you want to talk about Sabe or Bigfoot, I have actually seen a couple through the years. I saw one when I was out on the West Coast in Oregon. I saw one I was up in Washington. Saw one in Colorado.
Really? So 3 different Sasquatch.
Yep.
What do they look like? How do they?
Same either. Saw one here in North Carolina mountains. Even.
Now, would you say that
4 total?
Did they act to the same, their body language, or were they all different and from different? I'm curious to see if they just being in different areas, if they act the same around humans and they all have that same response where they just kind of hide, even though they're monstrous.
Well, the first one that I saw, I was out in Oregon and doing a job, and we were sitting in this house that the windows went all the way down to the floor, and the TV was sitting in front of the windows, and this thing literally walked right across the end of the house.
Wow!
And its head was about 3 feet above the TV, so it had to have been at least 10 or 12 feet tall.
Wow!
And the crazy thing is how when you walk by somebody and you just kind of turn your head and look at them, that's what this thing did to us.
It just kind of took a look at you and kept going.
Yeah, it just walked right by the windows like it belonged there. And you'd think that you would jump out. It almost seemed like every time it was time.
Dude, you're doing like a Handel's Fifth Symphony. And that wasn't, a handle. I gave it to handle.
That's not good.
Yeah, I gave it to handle because it wasn't in key. If it was in key, I would have taken it as Mark's art. I would have said that was a Mark's art original. But it came through out of key and it kind of like fluctuated. And I said, we'll give that to Handle. That was Handel's Messiah Part 2. Terrible. It was a terrible one. They're like, leave it alone on one.
I'm losing signal again. I will have to try this again.
Yeah, brother, let's try it again. I love you. I'm so glad you called in. Let's try it again for next day or tomorrow. Next couple of days, whenever we got really good service. Just shoot me a number. You have my number. Just shoot me a message and we'll get you on. My brother. You there? See, we lost him. We lost him already. Oh, goodness. You're awesome, brother. All right, I'm shutting it down. We got a no Zoom. The Zoom is a done. Unless anybody wants to call in. Anybody else want to call in and have a chat? Virgo, you want to call in? I wanted to talk to you about some things we do here. Like the stuff I've been talking about lately. I'd love to have a chat with Virgo because I think that she can diagnose the society that we live in a moment or two based on what I've uncovered in the last 2 days here. It's quite astonishing, to be honest, that a guy who's not a psychologist thought of this. But it's the reality of where we are today. And I'd love to speak to Virgo about it. That would be so cool. If she's up for it. Virgo, did you see the info? It's right above. I can open up the Zoom again. And you could do the same thing if you don't. Oh, okay. No problem. I was going to say, I could have you just do audio just like you did like I did with Raven. So you just we're listening into you like almost like an old radio call-in show. Wow. That's right. Howard Stern. Wow. I can't do Howard Stern. I haven't listened to him in years. I don't know what he sounds like. Plus his voice is too deep. It's too deep. I can't do that. So I'm going to say that most likely we're finished with our interview / call-in section of the day. We did get the song together for Silver Lining and Matt, and I hope when they have a chance to play it for Bruce, I hope he enjoys it. I'm going to see if I can cut it out tonight and send it over as an audio clip so they can listen to it as well in the car. So I'll do that after the show. And yeah, it would have been nice to have some more of a chat with Raven, but we'll do it next time for sure. Let me toss something on here. I'm actually going to show you a few things. I wanted to share these with you earlier. I think these are important messages that have come out. And
There is new solar plus battery backup technology available that was just
What is
released on the
this?
market after billions of dollars of research and development by the world's top engineers.
Hold on. So today I dropped a couple of shorts. I've been dropping shorts every day, guys. And these are 2 shorts I want you to share, okay? This is important stuff right here. Listen to this. They're very short, but they get to a point, and then I'm going to share the rest of it with Virgo. See if she wants to point to what this means in the chat. Check this out. I just want us to understand the game we're playing. There's no way to win this one. So let's realize that and do the opposite, which is expect to disagree with everybody. Expect it. But look forward to... I pushed no, it didn't work. At least listening. And
I bet you it only works if you push yes.
Instead of being ready with a machine gun to take them down.
Who the freak would say yes?
Right now, we've got some marksmen, I'll tell you. Just sniping people. Oh, did you get that? Trolled the friggin' hell out of that lady. I challenge you to try the opposite. Instead of shooting someone's head off from 1,500 yards, bring them a smile of some sort and see what happens. So that's what I'm talking about. You know, right now people are sniping. They're out there taking people down. And the reality is, if you do the opposite and you try to lift people up, you're going to have a really positive response to your system.
I just want us to understand the game.
Well, listen to this. This is the one more piece I dropped that I think is really powerful. And it's not even the most powerful point. This is coming tomorrow, the most powerful point, but check this out. It used to be a thing. They'd say you don't talk about religion, politics, or money. These are the three things you never talk about. So why the freak are we talking about religion, politics, and money? Every day, on all platforms. Nobody sees this, the toxicity that we're dealing with, that it's generated, it's completely engineered in order for us to destroy ourselves from the inside. So we're in the ultimate dinner party of life right here on social media, and all we talk about is religion, politics, and money. Wow. The three things we're not supposed to talk about is all we talk about. Ain't that the truth? It's getting kind of frustrating. So here's the realization I came to. Here's the realization. If you sat back and realized we, as a society, shouldn't talk about religion, we shouldn't talk about politics, we shouldn't talk about money. And the media conglomerate, the fake news, National Enquirer, mainstream media, continues to force religion, politics, and money into the conversation so we fight with each other. You know, the reality is that there's probably 10 to 100 things that every single person on the planet could connect with and actually get along on. Maybe thousands. Instead, they focus on the 3 to 5 subjects that divide us. And nobody's talking about that. Nobody's saying, hey, if they just spent an hour a day talking about the thousands of things that we actually get along on, this world could be a better place. But no, it's push on the money, push on the politics, push on the religion, push on the hatred, push on the division. Forget about all the other things that we actually get along on. The things that it's funny. I said, if I didn't know what anybody's politics were, if I didn't talk to them about money, or if I didn't talk to them about religion, about what their religious beliefs were, I get along with anybody in this world. And that's why they say, don't talk about those 3 things. When I say earlier, they used to say, oh, we go to a dinner party, you don't talk about politics, religion, or money. We're in the ultimate dinner party of life. Social media, every platform, and all we're talking about is these 3 things. And we're wondering why we're so toxic as a society. To me, it's almost like, again, I don't know, other people may be talking about that specific thing that I uncovered, but that's the way I see it. I don't know. I'd write it that way if I was going to write it that way. But the bottom line is we're dealing with a society right now that pushes the 2 to 3 to 5 things that they know will absolutely get us at each other's throats, instead of the thousands of things that we would actually hug and cry together over. And that's the sad thing about the reality we live in today. And this is why I can't understand one person doesn't come along and say, look, let's just do 24 hours a day. Positivity. You do it. You get a bunch of other people that are doing the same thing 24 hours a day. And we handle the other thousands of things that we could connect on and that we could all become one on. And let those idiots push the 3 to 5 divisive subjects that the other, let's call it what it really is, what the people who follow what they see and think it's real are sheep instead of paying attention and doing their research. There's a lot of people that call themselves woke. Woke is what you do not want to be. You want to be awake, and that is the one thing that you have to spend some time researching in order to get to. You don't just become awake. You got to actually figure out where you are first. Open your eyes from the dream that you're in or the nightmare. We're all on a journey. Your nightmare could be somebody else's dream and vice versa. I didn't see that. Trish, you're hilarious. Yeah, Jeffrey's right about the internet traffic. It's pretty much, you're looking at it. I'm going to pop something on the screen right now, and if Virgo's calling, that would be pretty cool. We could talk about what I was just saying. But I'm going to fill my coffee up and check on the dogs, see if they need to be walked real quick. Let me pop something on from the new album for you, or a piece of comedy. Let me see. Let me see what I feel like throwing on the screen real quick. I'm going to put the moon landing on the other day, so let's put something else on. You know, I feel like this didn't get enough views, so we're going to pop this on real quick. And we had some snow today. I had some snow today. Oh, Dr. Evil. JB wants some Dr. Evil. Oh, JB's calling for it. Oh, you know what I should do is play that one. So, guys, this is crazy. This is when I... What is this one? Let me see what this is real quick. This is 1 through 7. I think this is 1 through 8. Hold on a second. So I did this thing that... Okay. Okay, yeah. I did this before I got to doing what you saw later, which is the DJT show. I made a bunch of things as like still faced Dr. Evil and still faced Donald J and Biden and all this stuff because I didn't know I can use video at the time. So you're going to see something here that's totally the first run of my face swaps. Like first 2 weeks I did this. The first 2 weeks I did face swaps, I was popping them out. And this right here is one, I don't think many of you have ever seen this one. I always play you the live action ones where it's Trumper and he's commentating on them. That one we're going to play. The movie's coming out soon with the DJT movie is coming out soon. 2-parters, can be 2 months. First part, second part, 2 months apart. This right here. Check it out.
At iHerb, we make and sell the best health and wellness products on the market because we know what's inside every bottle matters, like the vitamins you and your family take.
All right, this is old school.
This is Dr. Evil. I have a proposal for you. You have 24 hours to pay me $10 billion, or I will strike every major city with our hypersonic laser. What say you? Well, the United States of Trump does not negotiate with terrorists. I'm sorry, Dr. Evil. Do you have another proposal? Maybe I can buy the laser from you. How about that? Huh? Trump will buy it from you. But that's not on the table. I'm freaking Dr. Evil. Dr. Evil. Obviously, you've never read The Art of the Deal by yours truly. Trump always wins. Big league. I'll buy the laser. That's it. Or you can laser your eyebrows off. Whatever. I don't really care. But I win big league. Read The Art of the Deal. Call me back. Bye. I don't agree. Hello? Did he just hung up on Dr. Evil. He just hung up on me. What the
Dr. Evil. Donald Trump is on the line for you.
Thank you, number 2. I'll take the call in my secret lair. Donald, glad to get you back on the line. Dr. Evil. Yeah, I read your crap book. Oh, you did? I thought you'd go audiobook. I didn't know you knew how to read. Of course I know how to freaking read. I'm Dr. Evil. You can get my book. It's on Amazon, or it's in Mentor Box, too. Unlike your crap book. That's why I read every single page. Oh, you did? Did you read Chapter 13? The Power of the Hang-Up? No, I did not read that section in The Art of the Deal. I did not... What? Hello? He did it to me again, didn't he, number 2? Son of a bitch! Donald Trump. Dr. Evil. Dr. Evil. Third time's the charm? It always is. Perhaps.
Dr. Evil. We're having an issue with the evil monitor.
Oh, Donald, hold on one moment. Number 2 says we're having a problem with the evil monitor.
Ooh, an evil monitor. What's that? Dr. Evil Trump needs his own evil monitor.
Wait, what are you wearing?
It's Dr. Evil Trump.
You're freaking wearing Dr. Evil's clothes.
Look, I know you took my wardrobe. This is what I wear at night. Yes, it is a wig. You know you stole your character from Dr. Trump. Dr. Evil, what is an evil monitor? I've got to get one. Is it on Home Shopping Network?
My evil monitor's rebuilt from you. Hello? Donald? Number 2, he did it. He did it again, number 2. Motherfucker! Number 2, did you see the latest? I've installed one of my own henchmen against Donald Trump. Can you please pull him up on the evil monitor? Thanks. Hello, Mini-Me.
Dr. Evil, I'm firmly planted within the facility.
This is wonderful news, Mini-Me.
If you want to try to take out Donald Trump, you're going to need Mini Bloomberg. It's going to happen. I have to be involved. I'm a billionaire. I'm going to put my money out there. You think I haven't dealt with bullies before?
Number 2, get Donald Trump on the line immediately.
Dr. Evil, I have Donald Trump on the evil monitor.
Donald, it's Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil.
How you doing today?
I'm Trump-tastic.
How you making out against my friend, my henchman? Mini Mike? You may know him. That's my guy.
Oh, you sent Bloomberg over? Oh, that's great. I'll play ping pong with his head. How about that? Oh, big league. We're gonna win big league.
Well, you better watch your back, Donald, because he's coming for you.
Oh, I'm really worried, Dr. Evil. I'm so scared. Oh, ooh, I'm shaking in my boots. Hey, Dr. Evil, hold this for me.
And if you don't... Hello? What? Hello? Number 2. Again, number 2? You're supposed to warn me. Son of a bitch. Donald Trump, it's Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil.
I understand you were in India. Were they India? In India? Did you hear that, number 2? I made a joke.
And it was a very funny joke, Dr. Evil.
India was phenomenal. Melania and I loved India. Thanks for asking, Dr. Evil. But I gotta ask you, have you seen the debates? I'm loving the debates right now, Dr. Evil. Have you seen them?
I'm freaking Dr. Evil. Of course I've seen the debates.
Have you seen Mini Bloomberg?
Oh, Mini Bloomberg, my henchman. Of course.
It's laughable. He's trying to go after Bernie. He can't feel the burn because Trump is gonna win big league.
Donald, I just wanted to find out, have you seen my present?
What present? Did you get me an evil monitor?
COVID-19? That's what I did.
We're winning on everything except for COVID-19, so thanks for sending that to me, Dr. Evil.
You are so welcome.
I gotta tell you, Dr. Evil, it's gonna be tough for Corona right now. I mean, seriously, who wants to go to a bar and ask for a Corona right now? Oh, what can I get you? Can I have Corona? What? No, I'm sorry, I meant a Corona beer. This stock must be in the toilet. Could you hold for 1 second, Dr. Evil?
And it's easy to get a quote at libertymutual.com, so you only pay for what you need. Isn't that right, Limu? Limu?
Number 2. Oh, fuck. Mini-Me, it's Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil,
What is this that I hear you're bowing out of the race?
I spent $600 million and didn't even make a dent.
I did not give you permission to do that.
I don't think Donald Trump could be stopped, Dr. Evil. I don't know. You may have to try another sauce, but I gave it a shot. Gave it the old college try, so to speak.
You're supposed to be my number 1 guy.
Mini Mike, out.
I guess I have to put my weight behind Bernie. Let's see if I can get Bernie on the line. Number 2, please get Bernie Sanders on the line for me. Thank you.
Dr. Evil, Bernie Sanders is on the evil monitor.
Hello?
Hi, Bernie. Yes, it's Dr. Evil.
Oh, hello, Dr. Evil.
Look, Mini Bloomberg didn't really do what I was hoping, so I'm thinking that I'll back you. You take out Donald Trump. I get to take over the world.
I can't be bought, Dr. Evil.
Let's get with the freaking program. I'm Dr. Evil. Let's try to get him to feel the burn. Maybe after a while he'll want to know what it feels like to be burned. What? Number 2, I made another joke.
Very funny joke, Dr. Evil. If you get me in office, I'll do whatever you want.
This is wonderful news, Bernie.
The Democratic Party, this is the second time in a row. It's a coup, Dr. Evil. You call Donald Trump, I bet you he'll tell you the same thing.
Number 2, please get Donald Trump on the line. Thank you.
Dr. Evil, Donald Trump is on the Evil monitor.
Hello, Donald. It's Dr. Evil. Dr. Evil. How you doing today? I'm doing Trump-tastic as per usual. How are you, Dr. Evil? Dr. Evil's doing wonderful. Thanks for asking, Donald. Donald, is it true that the Democratic Party has it out for Bernie? Well, I would tell you this, Dr. Evil. I am pretty sure that the Democrats do not want Bernie in office. Interesting. They're just not going to give him the time of day. And the biggest chance of them actually defeating me is with Bernie. More of a challenge, I would say. I mean, let's be honest. Joe Biden, have you seen this guy? He can't even have a conversation. The guy is like he's falling asleep on stage. Sleepy Joe. Joe, what are you doing, Joe? You should be at home taking a nap. Oh, you're just doing it on stage. Oh, okay, good for you. Well, I'll tell you what, Donald, you're going to have to go up against Bernie. I'm not really too concerned. Do you want to back Bernie? Go ahead. You want to back Joe Biden? Whatever you want to do, I'm Trump. I'm going to win big league. Well, you better watch out for him, Donald. He's coming for you. You're going to feel the burn, Donald Trump. I'm Dr. Freaking Evil. Be prepared to feel the burn. Oh, hey, hold on 1 second. Did you see this one, Dr. Evil? And I'll tell you what. Hello? Number 2. What the frig, number 2? Son of a bitch! Number 2, have you seen the outcome from the coronavirus?
I have seen, Dr. Evil. Congratulations on your success.
Frau, did you see?
I did, Dr. Evil.
Perhaps Donald Trump, he just wants the world to come to an end? Everything's on lockdown, number 2. I've got him right in my hands now. Number 2, can you get Bernie Sanders on the line for me, please? Thank you.
Dr. Evil, I have Bernie Sanders on the Evil monitor. It's Bernie Sanders.
Bernie, it's Dr. Evil.
Oh, hi, Dr. Evil.
What's happening to you out there? You're falling apart at the seams. What is going on? First Minnie Bloomberg, now you? You're terrible.
Well, the world's against me, Dr. Evil.
We're going to have to figure this out, Bernie.
The Democratic Party doesn't want to go socialist? The people, they're not coming out and voting, Dr. Evil. I don't know what else to do. You're going to throw more money at the problem.
I may have to drop you into the pits with Mustafa. What do you think of that?
No, please, Dr. Evil. I may have to call it quits soon, Dr. Evil. I did my best. You can't put your thumb down on me any longer. This is Bernie. Out.
Oh, crap. We have to get Donald Trump on the phone. I want to hear what he has to say about this turn of events. Number 2, can you get Donald Trump on the line for me? Thanks.
Dr. Evil, I have Donald Trump on the Evil monitor.
Hello? Donald, it's Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil.
How are you today? Just wanted to see how you're doing with this outbreak. I can't stop it. I can't stop it, Dr. Evil. Why did you send the coronavirus to the world? I'm freaking Dr. Evil. It's my destiny to rule the entire planet, Donald. You're making the world a terrible place, Dr. Evil. How do you sleep at night? I sleep like a dream, Donald. Well, I'm surprised you sleep at all. I can't believe you sleep at all, Dr. Evil, because it is vile what you've done. Donald, look, I will rule the world. Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you 3 things I don't like about you, Dr. Evil. You've got a temper. That's number 1. I don't like people with a temper. Number 2 is your number 2. I don't like number 2. Oh, but I love number 2. I have a problem with number 2, okay? I'm going to send Mike Pence for him. Mike, I need you to go and do that for me.
Anything you need, Mr. President? As soon as we can find his location, I will we'll basically drop a number 2 on number 2. Okay? Thanks for coming up.
And number 3, Dr. Evil? Donald, hello? Number 2, you're supposed to warn me when that happens. Son of a bitch! Number 2, get me Donald Trump on the line. Wait, no. Get me back over there. I didn't want you to take me away. Look, here's the plan. I have the antidote to COVID-19. We're going to have Donald Trump pay us $10 billion.
Dr. Evil, I have Donald Trump on the line for you.
Donald,
It's Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil. I understand that you may have the antidote. I have the antidote. All you have to do is pay me $10 billion. And I will release the antidote. $10 billion? No, I don't think so. Are you negotiable on that figure, Dr. Evil? Are you negotiable on that $10 billion? Because I'm willing to pay you $9,999,999.00, but not a penny more, Dr. Evil. It's just $1 less than my asking price. That's right. Are you really willing to let your people die over $1? Absolutely. I'm willing to walk, Dr. Evil, over $1. And everyone said I was crazy. I only need to win by $1, Dr. Evil. All you have to do is say yes. No, I'm sorry, Donald. I can't do any special favors for you. I'm freaking Dr. Evil. Don't forget, Trump always wins, Dr. Evil. Big league. Perhaps you could just write me a check out of your own personal account? You know, Dr. Evil, I think I've got a much better idea. You could just write, hello, Donald? Hello? Number 2, what the frick?
Oh my goodness! I'm dying over here. I haven't watched that in so long. I'm dropping that. I just realized what I'm doing. Okay, so that's happening, and then right after that, you're gonna see these couple of things. Okay. Holy shit! This is just unbelievable. That was so crazy funny. I forgot about some of those bits. There's like the one where he's Dr. Evil Trump. Oh, one of my favorite bits of all time. Dr. Evil Trump was mass craziness. What are you wearing? I'm wearing my outfit for bed. What are you freaking kidding me? What a big league. I'm wearing a Dr. Evil Trump. Dr. Evil Trump, you stole my outfit, really. I didn't know you were allowed to steal, Dr. Evil, without being punished. So I'm going to put a movie. It's going to be 45 minutes long, although I may actually... You know what I'm going to do? Oh, one of our movies this year is going to be a Dr. Evil movie. It's going to be a full hour and 30 minutes. Right now we're about 45 minutes. When you see the next 2 bits, you're going to see where this is going. So you just saw that. Then this is the next thing you see as part of the movie.
Hammerl and Jameson introducing episode 16 of the Donald Trump Show, The Gates to Evil.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining me on episode 16 of the Donald Trump Show. Today we're talking about Dr. Evil. That's right, Bill Gates, Fauci. They're all in it together. And I think you'll be surprised when you see Vladimir Putin in the mix. And even George Soros. So we're going to get into it now. Let's take a look at the first piece. Dr. Evil, are you there? Well, hi, Bill Gates. How are you? Do you have a second to talk? Yep, I'm here in the evil lair right now. I heard about all your work on the vaccines. Quite promising. Hold on. Put you on speakerphone. So tell me, what's the latest, Bill? Look, we have to get our vaccines in order if we want to try to stop the spread of the coronavirus. And consequently, I own all of the patents and I have all of the companies that are actually going to provide the vaccines. vaccines. And Moderna, you may have heard of, that's actually my company. I'm going to be the one who makes all the money at the end. But we have to do it. It's going to kill a lot of people, and it's going to put a lot of more money in my pocket to be the shelf effect, where everybody else dies and I get everything. I'm going to try to take over the world is really the plan here. Look, Bill, that's usually what we do here at Evil Headquarters. I'm frickin' Dr. Evil. Anyway, how could I help? Well, it looks like I've got everybody lined up and ready for the big reveal. They're all afraid. They're at home quarantined, and they're not sure if it's safe to go outdoors. So they're ready for the takedown. Yeah, I get it. You want to take over the world. People are starting to understand that I have an ulterior motive, and it's financially based, it's population reduction based, and they don't like it. And I just want to try to find out how to do it successfully like you did. I don't have time to give you the ins and outs. Do you have any tips or suggestions that you can give me? Well, Bill, fear seems low. I would release the murder hornets. Well, I really appreciate your advice, Dr. Evil. I know you've gone through this before. I do take over the world at least once a month. I think it's very important that we do this the right way. The right way is the only way. If we do it correctly from the beginning, then I'm going to be the leader of the world. Look, Bill, I'm going to be honest with you. What's yours is mine. I'm just going to do it all myself. I already released the murder hornets. Don't open your windows. Frankly, I was shaken by the images. I could not believe it when I had this YouTube video sent to me. These things are going on behind the Trumpers' back. And I don't like it. No. We're going to stop the Dr. Evil. We're going to stop Bill Gates. He's not even a freaking doctor. You know that, right? He's not a doctor. Doesn't even play a doctor on TV. He just pretends. He walks around, puts a stethoscope on, I think, when he's at home. Melinda, look, I've got a stethoscope on. I'm a doctor. No, you're not. You're just a stupid billionaire. Well, look, let's keep going. Let's see what these morons are up to. Number 2, get me Bill Gates.
Dr. Evil. Bill Gates is on the evil monitor.
Bill, it's Dr. Evil. Oh, hi, Dr. Evil. How are you? I'm doing great, Bill. So glad to get you on the line again. I think it's about time we release our secret weapon. Can you get him on the line, number 2?
Dr. Evil. Call on the evil monitor.
Dr. Fauci. It's Dr. Evil.
Hello, Dr. Evil.
Look, Fauci, we need you to continue pushing the narrative. If we want them to take the vaccine, they need to be scared. So we need the public to believe that they're in danger. And the only one who's in control of that right now is Dr. Fauci.
Well, we have to be very careful. Can't let the president know what we're doing.
Look, we need to continue to push fear. If we want them to take the vaccine, we're going to have to pretend that they need it. So I'm going to get onto every network station, and I'm going to continue to push the narrative. I'm thinking about deploying the murder hornets.
We should probably be searching for a murder hornet vaccine as we speak.
This sounds like a great idea, Dr. Fauci. Get on it, and I'll see you guys soon. Just remember, keep me apprised. Wait, no, hold on, I'm not done.
We're going to have to continue to act stealth with this mission.
One more thing. Don't forget our mantra. We all need vaccines.
That we all need vaccines. And I will eventually take over the world.
See, this is the agenda of the New World Order, run by Bill Gates, President Xi-Hol. They drop a virus, I call it the Fluhan, on the world. They cripple the global economic system. They put everybody in quarantine. They gotta wear a mask. You can't go out without a mask. And everybody's still fine. The death rate's like the frickin' flu. And they say everybody must get a vaccine. Look, I'll tell you what. I'm Donald J. Trump, and I won't be getting a vaccine. You've got an immune system for a reason.
You don't need an immunity like a vaccine made by people like Fauci that just are trying to line their pockets with dollar bills, y'all. So take a look at this last clip. Kinda pisses me off. He called me on pocket dial. You'll see, take a look.
Number 2, get me Bill Gates on the evil monitor.
Dr. Evil, Bill Gates, is on the evil monitor.
Well, hi, Dr. Evil. How are you? So glad to speak to you. I'm just here talking to the press right now. Is there something I could do for you?
Oh, Donald, I'm sorry. This is actually a pocket dial. I'm gonna have to call you back.
Okay, Dr. Evil.
Number 2! That was too freaking close, number 2.
I'm sorry, Dr. Evil. Bill Gates on the evil monitor.
Hi, Bill. It's Dr. Evil. How are you? Hi, Dr. Evil. How are you? I'm good, Bill. Are we still on track to take over the world? So Dr. Fauci went on the front lines again today and told people they need to do even more extensive social distancing. They need to stay away from each other more. We have to develop the vaccine before too many people die, and then we won't be able to make all of that money. And what does Fauci have to say about it? I'm going to try to get Dr. Fauci on right now. Dr. Fauci, are you there?
Bill, how are you?
It's Bill and Dr. Evil, and he's on the evil monitor with us.
Dr. Evil.
Gentlemen, the fear-mongering's not working. You're going to have to find a different strategy.
I'm getting very nervous about this, Dr. Evil. I think I may back out of this entire thing if we don't bring the vaccine to market next week. I'm out.
Take a breath real quick, Dr. Fauci, because we're almost there. All right, we put all the money out there. We have the patents, and we have everybody at home right now. So all you have to do is continue the narrative.
The president is starting to become suspicious of Fauci.
Dr. Fauci, we really need you to come through for us here.
Look, the president is smarter than he pretends to be.
Fauci, failure is not an option here.
I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I will not take a fall for two megalomaniacs.
Okay. I think I've heard enough. Excuse me. Yes, release the murder hornets. Yes, Bill Gates' house and Dr. Fauci's. That's right. Yep, thank you. Okay, yep, fantastic. I'm sorry, gentlemen. I just can't stand you anymore.
Look, I have to thank MAGA lover QAnon 1984 for sharing these 3 videos with me. Oh, wait a second, I'm getting in my ear that we have one more for you. Hold on one moment. Let's get to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the scene is set. Number 2.
Dr. Evil. Vladimir Putin's on the phone.
Dr. Evil, it's Vladimir. We have the news.
Well, it's really good to have you on the line, Vladimir. I'm so glad that our plan is working.
Right now is good mission. It's an American run.
Look, all I want you to know, Vladimir, is that we have to put the pressure on. More cities.
They riot in the street. Good.
Now to part 2, our secret weapon. You know who I'm talking about. Let's get him on the line.
Dr. Evil. George Soros is on the line.
George.
Dr. Evil.
What's the deal?
Can I play too?
What you got going on over there? Give us the scoop.
I want to play.
Let me put you on speaker. Yep, here we go. What do you got, George?
I'll put money in as well, and we could take over the solar system.
We have to find a way to stabilize Donald Trump as well.
Bring Trump Walker to me. I will turn him,
or I will destroy him.
You know, I have to say, I did not expect to see George Soros turn into Emperor Palpatine. Who knew? Who knew that Emperor Palpatine was really George Soros? Typecast, really. I heard he also played Jabba the Hutt They didn't really even need to use any makeup. Look, the one thing I'll tell you about Donald J. Trump is I keep my friends close, but I keep my enemies closer. I'm gonna call Dr. Evil right now. That's right. We're gonna have a conversation about all of these videos because I don't like when people come after the Trump.
Hold on, people. The phone is ringing. Number 2.
Dr. Evil, there's a call on the evil monitor. It's Donald Trump.
Thank you, number 2. Hi, Donald. It's Dr. Evil. How are you?
Dr. Evil, you're live right now on the Donald Trump show.
Oh, really? Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me put you on speaker. What can I do for you, Donald?
You're actually the subject of episode 16 of the Drum Show, and I just found 4 videos, quite incriminating. And before I send them to the high courts, I just wanted to see if you have anything you'd like to say.
Well, Donald, simply put, I'm freaking Dr. Evil.
Look, Dr. Evil, you know, we've had a pretty good working relationship in the past, but that all comes to an end now. Next time you think you could take advantage of the Trumper, just get ready for a steaming pile of rockets all over your face. I'm gonna drop them all over your evil compound, wherever it is.
I wish you lots of luck on your search, Donald.
We're gonna find you, Dr. Evil. I'm going to find you.
Look, Donald, I really don't care how you feel. Sorry.
Perhaps if I tell you about the newest technology we're gonna use to take you out in your compound, would that interest you, Dr. Evil?
No matter what tech you have, Donald, you get... Hello? Donald? Number 2! He hung up again, motherfucker!
Oh my goodness, guys. So that is the Donald J. Trump Show, episode 16. It will tie in perfectly with the first bit, and then there's 1 or 2 more, and then I think I need an intro and a couple more scenes in there, which I'm now thinking in my head we'll start doing. That will just be one of the movies, I think, this year to go along with the DJT movie, which will be 35 episodes, and that second piece you just saw will be in there. So anyway, guys, it is getting late. I'll play you the other one tomorrow. Ripper, my brother, how are you? So good to see you. Yeah, that's what you're getting. You know, you're getting that when you're doing it with George Soros, and you got Dr. Evil, and he's just dropping it on people. Guys, Ripper is coming on very, very soon. I think it's the 24th, right, Ripper? Let me just check real quick. I'm so excited to have Rip on, and I think he may have heard me yesterday because I literally said I need to get Rip on to get prepped. And just, I looked down last night and I see Rip Curls on the 24th. Talking about 10 days from now, guys. So excited to have Rip on to talk about prepping and to just have a chat. So interesting night. I have to go back and download that Silver Lining song and see if I can get it over to them so they can share it with Bruce. Bruce knows all. Bruce is always right. So I think that was a pretty cool tune. And Raven, we're going to get on again so we can get a conversation going. It didn't work out the way we were hoping. The Super Bowl was excellent. I didn't even talk about it. I'm sorry, but that was a pretty crazy Super Bowl. And the comeback was pretty crazy. I really wanted to see the Bengals win because they've never won. But look, that just goes to show you it's all who continues to fight until the end. You can't give up ever and think you got it. You got to fight till the end. There were a lot of injuries too. It's a crazy, crazy Super Bowl. Bax, how are you, buddy? Yeah, we're going to get you back on soon with Raven. We're going to get back on soon and we'll figure it out. We'll get it to work. Keith, how are you, my brother? And I appreciate each and every one of you. I want to say tomorrow we do this all over again for day 1,141 in a row. I will be dropping shorts like crazy tomorrow. More inspirational stuff that speaks to what I was saying earlier. Hopefully we can get Virgo Psych on tomorrow night, maybe. Virgo, if you want to come on tomorrow night. Oh, no, tomorrow night's Valentine's Day. I'm going to be on tomorrow early for a show because it's Valentine's Day. So I may be on midday. My appointments have me out. So whatever it is, I'll send a note on Telegram. If you guys have not followed on Telegram, I'm going to give you the link right now so you can join the show on Telegram. So every time we're live, at least you know, every time there's a piece of content delivered, you will know. This right here is the link Add members. I'm doing it. Copying the link. I'm sharing it. There it is. Bang biggity boo. So until tomorrow, Bex, Bradley Smith, I will look for your email tonight, my brother. JB, I'm so excited to see you. Every time I see JB, it gets me excited. JB's got an emblem. JB supports this program. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate you. Jeffrey Flisick, my friend, you rock. Guys, I'm going to throw one more thing on the screen. I really want to start building this out. If it's something you can't do, I totally understand. Just share the show. That's the same way as supporting the show. But if you are interested in supporting somebody who will be here every day for the rest of their life, trying to bring some light to you, or at least a place where you can just separate from it all for a little while and laugh and get some songs in, check out my Patreon and support the show. And until tomorrow, fam and friends, Bex, Bradley, JB Maps, Jeffrey, Juniper, Juniper Berries is kicking it with us. Is Kaidi Pashi dropping some good love in there or what? Right? Got a Kaidi Pashi. Doing a Kaidi Pashi. We're doing it. Keith Henry, we're getting some leeches together. And next time we get together when we're there and we're fishing, we get some leeches on the end of the line, you know? We talked about that. That's a good sales pitch. When we get people, oh, you want to get your fishing lines? A couple leeches at the end. Forget worms. We're doing leeches. Much better. MJ, Pamela Swan, Renee Woods, Rip Curl Readiness. Guys, if you've not subscribed to Rip Curl Readiness, go subscribe to my brother. And Salty Motherflucks. That's what it says, motherflucka. And at the end of the day, when you're doing a motherflucka and everybody's out there and you're having a good time as motherfluckas, you know, everybody's doing it. Virgo Psych, I hope tomorrow night we're doing it. I mean, you know what I mean. We're having a conversation here, Renaissance Man. That's what I was meaning. Zooming it. We're zooming it. No, not tomorrow, the following night, because tomorrow is Valentine's Day. And I'm going to be getting down. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to be doing Valentine's Day stuff. Getting down. No, I'm kidding. But we're going to be doing a midday show, and we will be rocking it out. So, fam, friends, remember, keep your heads up. There's always a smile anytime you come here to the Renaissance Man Show. And until tomorrow, it's Mark Pires. And it's Renaissance Man. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. You got to go away. Yeah. Till tomorrow, fam. Till tomorrow.